Okay, so here we are, August 23rd, 2025, and here we are on our 8th annual Kevin and Cameron's motorcycle trip. Elbows Up edition.
Yeah, absolutely.
Elbows Up edition. So we are staying in Canada this time around and heading to central and northern Alberta, central today, and then kind of keep going up a bit, sloop into BC a little bit, and then snake our way back down to BC and then back. So first few days we kind of know what we're doing, but then after that it's kind of a crapshoot. We'll see where we go.
Yeah, it's so planned mileage this year was around 5,300 plus or minus a little bit. So
Yep.
We'll see what the total is when we shake it all out. 8 days overall this year, and yeah, kind of that northern BC, central BC, and then down into the twisties in the Okanagan and the Kootenays and
God's country.
through into Kananaskis. A lot of roads down there we've seen before, but they're so darn good they're worth going back, right?
Yep, it's like a roller coaster.
Absolutely.
Gotta go back the same ones.
Yeah, you got to ride her more than once.
Yeah, it's different bikes this year. So this is the bike I picked up last year, 1983 on a Goldwing, and it proved itself this year, and it seems like it's going to do the trip, and hopefully she comes back like that. And then we got a Honda Valkyrie
Interstate edition. This is
what year?
2001.
2001.
And this is my new pavement princess here. So after working the problem, as we would say and have said in years past.
Whoa. We might be working my problem here.
Hey, no
You
way.
never know.
That thing has been rock solid. I love my wings. I miss my wing. I haven't ridden much this year on it, but I've cranked about 2,500K on this bike already this season.
Yeah.
And
She's a beauty.
I really enjoy the power. I enjoy how it sits. Still working through the nuances, as many riders know, of just making it fit you. Things like helmet buffeting, windshield height, peg positioning, and then my seat. I've kind of been struggling with my seat, so picked up some foam, and we stuffed her up under the sheepskin there, a little two-sided tape, and we're going to see if we can work our way through that until you can afford a brand new Ultimate or a Corbin or something.
Exactly.
But in the meantime, this is the stat for this year is this is the latest we have ever left.
Yeah, and it's cold.
Yeah, it's
3
degrees Celsius out
3.
here this morning, folks. So
Yeah.
she's a chilly start to the 8th annual journey, but temps low 20s kind of everywhere
Yeah.
we're going today. So once the sun breaks, it'll warm up fast, and it's looking to be a beautiful first couple of days.
Yeah. All right.
Follow along.
All right, let's go. So here we are, day 2, end of day 1 went fantastic, really fun day, riding through Saskatchewan and Alberta. Kind of rolling hills a little bit in Alberta, nice highway, really nice lunch yesterday, nice supper last night. And yeah, just starting day 2 here on August 24th, right? Yeah, August 24th, Sunday. And just leaving the Ramada here shortly.
Yeah, so quick day 1 recap. Really, if you're a prairie guy and you're looking to turn some miles without being real far from home, can't really, overstate the value of the highway that runs from North Battleford straight west through Cutknife there. Yeah, just kind of really scenic and unassuming comparative to riding, Highway 11, Highway 1 type of thing.
Yep.
888 kilometers, the total for yesterday, a pretty long day. Today, a little bit less. We're aiming for about 650-ish type of thing. End of day today, Tumbler Ridge, BC. So we'll definitely be hitting the mountains before the day is out here. So sun's shining, temps a little bit warmer than it was yesterday when we left, and we're a couple hours later because we got a couple hours less to travel. So
yeah.
We'll see you at the end of the day, folks.
Let's give her.
right, off for day 3, just fueling up here in Tumbler Ridge, British Columbia. Mileage cap for yesterday, 658 total kilometers from Drayton Valley down through, or sorry, I should say up through Dawson's Creek and then down to Tumbler Ridge. Detour just for the sake of the highway. Beautiful little scenic drive coming down here yesterday afternoon. A few whoops in the road, but you know, otherwise really nice. Headed up through Chetwynd here this morning, and then we'll work our way down 97 to Williams Lake for our end of day. And we'll have a few more updates for you. We'll see you out there on the highway, folks. All right, Lake One update here. We're just outside the Zoo Lake Resort and Lodge, kind of halfway between Chetwynd and Prince George. Little roadside turnout here. A couple of great photo opportunities. And a beauty view down to the river here. Get you the full spectrum scenery. Okay, so there's a little spot just the other side of the chain link fence you can walk out here. So literally the edge of the cliff. Don't drop it. That's got to be about a couple 100 feet down by the looks of things. Started day 4 here, departing from Williams Lake, BC. Yesterday's mileage total, 631 total kilometers from Tumbler Ridge down 97 into Williams Lake. It got real spicy yesterday afternoon. We finished the day around that 32 degrees when we rolled into town here. Great stay at the Best Western here on the south side of town. Highly recommend. If you happen to be in the area, it was definitely a comfy room. Today's plans, we are headed south through Lillooet and then down into Lytton and then south towards Princeton, which is our end of day for today. We've ridden a couple of these stretches of highway. Once we get down into that Lillooet-Lytton range, we rode that back in 2020, and we're looking forward. We've got good memories of what that looked like. So we'll see you out there on the highway, everyone.
All right, folks, day 4 update. Yeah, it's that kind of day. Had to stop for some refreshments. 37 degrees in downtown Merritt right now. Woof. But a beautiful day and a lot of wonderful scenery. We got about an hour left as we head down the 5A into Princeton. At the hotel in about an hour.
Okay, so we haven't been great about doing these sort of joint vlogs in the morning together. I know Cam's been doing a few in the morning while I'm consistently behind and getting ready in the morning. So today is August the 27th. We're as far west on this trip as we were going to be getting. So we are in Princeton, BC. We kind of did kind of a roll. I'll show the map here where we kind of go all the way south, down and up and over again. So just absolutely roller coaster roads. Fantastic day yesterday, but we are smack dab in the middle of a British Columbia heat wave. So it sounds like it's gonna be like 22, 23 degrees by 10 a.m. So we are definitely you know, having to buck the heat, but bikes are like running mint. Everybody's all happy. Of course, my 83 is, you know, using a little bit of oil as well as some gas, but it is what it is with these 1983s. But and the Valkyrie Interstate has been proving to be an absolute stellar beast. She just rolls down the road. Hey.
Yeah, no issues really. It's been rock solid. You know, like I said, first long trip on this one for us.
Yeah.
You know, other than riding around home, and it's handling the curves well, and I'm getting kind of used to the weight and the, you know, just the different movements compared to the wing. You know, that I've got all our miles on, and yeah, it's really starting to feel like an extension of myself at this point. So it's still a few things on the wish list, you know, comfort and setup wise, but definitely getting a little more familiar with the bike.
Yeah, another hot day ahead, so we're heading off a little bit kind of east now and heading off anywhere tonight.
Yeah, so this was like the halfway point right now. We've gone as far west as we're going. We are headed back east, so we'll snake our way through the Okanagan today, and then down through on the Crowfoot Highway 3 here in Alberta. Beautiful scenic drive, and we'll end our day up in New Denver, BC, which is
been there many times.
Favorite by the locals is up in that area.
Exactly. All right, let's get at her.
First for us, especially in this kind of distance. So day 5, we're out here on the Princeton-Summerland Road, and this consists of about 55k worth of pavement and about 36k worth of gravel between the two. We said, you know what, let's give it a try. Turns out it's not that bad for a full-size bagger. We're averaging 50 kilometers an hour, which is not quick by any stretch, but it's very manageable, and the scenery is still quite beautiful. I have no idea what that's getting.
Take a minute, pass your test.
trees are in the way.
Yeah. I've been watching.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, bike trip day 5. We left out of Princeton here this morning and we took the Princeton Summerland Road. So this has a significant amount of gravel, about 36 kilometers total. And that's what we're in the middle of. It's been manageable, small gravel, not dangerous in any way, but doing maybe 40, 50K an hour. Mostly hard packed, but like this is why we take these scenic routes, these weird roads through the middle of nowhere. Because you just can't beat.
Met 3 vehicles so far in the last hour.
Yep. Quiet, and then you get to the top of the hill. And it is just majestic as all get out.
Turn on fire. You light in the darkest night. No one here gets in alive. Bodies on time, bodies on time. You made it, you made it. Your body's on time, your body's on time. You made it, you made it. Your body's on time, your body's on time. You made it, you made it. Your body's on time, your body's on time. You made it, you made it.
Good morning, everyone. Live from the Galena Bay Ferry in the beautiful Kootenays. We are headed off to Revelstoke to grab some breakfast and then onward for day 6. 2 more days of being in the mountains before we hit the prairies to head her home. See you around the curve, folks.
Okay, so here we are, August 28th, and we beautiful ride into New Denver last night, but we kind of arrived there fairly soon, like kind of 4:30, 5 o'clock. We unloaded our gear into our motel, and there's this gorgeous ride from New Denver to Kaslo that is probably on our top 3 rides in BC, probably in Canada in total. And so we decided to, rather than just hang out, we did the quick little ride from New Denver to Kaslo, because there wasn't really much for restaurants in New Denver anyway, and we enjoyed the ride. So it's just right around an hour, 55 minute ride over to Kaslo. Topped off with fuel and went to a nice little restaurant, had a really lovely meal there. And then, unfortunately, to do the ride back again up through the mountain there, and just a gorgeous little route there. So a little bit of footage I'll put in here of a little bit of that ride there. So, and then we just got into our hotel and slept the night and got up early this morning and didn't bother to have breakfast. We did the same thing yesterday. We didn't bother having breakfast, just slammed in a bit of hotel room coffee. So we're just doing a ferry crossing on our way to Revelstoke to grab ourselves some breakfast and then just keep going after there. And then our end destination today is
Cranbrook. So we'll come down, I think it's that Highway 93, kind of comes down through Fairmont Radium. That's a stretch of road we've never done before.
Yep.
So a little bit of duplicate scenery today and a little bit of new scenery. And either way, like I said, a beautiful start to the day, and the highways are absolutely magnificent.
Yeah.
And you know, now you're out on the ferry here in the middle of, I guess these are the Kootenays technically.
Yep.
And yeah, it's, I tell you, it's really hard to want to go back home for Monday night ride to head out to Milestone for a hamburger. I'll tell you that.
yeah.
Yeah, day 6, we've got 3 days left to go, 2 more mountainous and then 1 kind of burning home through the prairies. But
Yeah.
it's been fantastic so far.
All right, let's go grab some breakfast.
See you around them corners, folks.
Yeah, nice ride yesterday from New Denver to Cranbrook. I think that quick little video we did on the ferry heading over to Revelstoke. Had a really super nice breakfast there, and kind of an uneventful ride. Kind of a little bit of mountainous, kind of prairie riding, well, not prairie, but certainly Badlands riding all the way to Cranbrook. So we're just starting the day here in Cranbrook. We both walked over to McDonald's, had a little breakfast, showered up, ready to go here. So we are headed kind of a little bit north, or we're gonna head past, head out of Cranbrook east and past Farwood, and then kind of head north on Highway 22, right? And then that kind of snakes us up, kind of in the
Longview area.
yeah, Longview, kind of
through Canada.
yeah, by Canmore. Yeah,
Yep.
So we come up by Canmore and then head on back towards Calgary, and then maybe kind of swing down around 22X below Calgary, and then make our way as far east as we can before tonight. So get a little bit of footage at the beginning of the day of some of the riding we'll do there. So hopefully we'll have a good one. Okay, see you there.
Morning, folks. Got a bike trip day 7 here underway. We are officially headed straight east. Left out of Cranbrook this morning, just a quick pit stop here in downtown Ferry to adjust a few things. And carrying on today, we'll head up through Kananaskis country. We take Highway 40 from Longview around to the Canmore area there, and then back east with end of day somewhere maybe in that Brooks neighborhood. Still a beautiful day for a ride, folks. Thanks for following along this week. Love you guys. See you later. Morning everyone, bike trip day 8, final leg home. We ended up pushing a little bit hard yesterday, over 800k for the day. That's pretty solid, especially for something other than the last day. Starting out here in Medicine Hat this morning. Great stay at the Days Inn, and some real fun time. We ran into some karaoke last night, so of course I had to get up and sing. How could you not, right? Short little 4.5 hours home today, putting the cap on a beautiful week. Partly cloudy, a little bit overcast here in Med Hat. It looks like it's going to burn off, and we should have a beautiful ride home. Thanks again for coming along, everyone. It's been a hell of a time. I look forward to it every year. Stay safe, everyone.
So here we are, Saturday, August 30th, arrival back in Regina, right around 2 o'clock in the afternoon. So yesterday we did that ride up Highway 22 up towards Canmore. Really gorgeous scenery. The last like 2/3 of it, the first part wasn't great, but the last 2/3 just fantastic through the mountains there. Popped up and around down south on also 22, down around to 22X south of Calgary. Jumped on the number 1 and blasted to Lethbridge, or not to Lethbridge, we blasted to Medicine Hat and overnighted Medicine Hat. Really had a fun night there at a restaurant that had karaoke, and Cameron got up and blasted off some Baby Got Back and some other tunes, so we really had a fun night. And today's ride was short and not too hot, and yeah, we did a great time. So how many kilometers you say?
Yeah, so what are we, 8 days and 5,195 kilometers.
Woohoo!
So
Right on.
I guesstimated about 5,200, and
Yep.
with the adjustments and the changes and what have you, we are pretty well bang on the money. So
Yep.
far from our biggest mileage total, but it falls kind of right in, you know, the planning zone that works well for us. How we like to ride, how often we need to stop and fuel, you know, the amount of time that it allows us to, you know, to be fair, to dilly-dally on the side of the highway, right?
Yeah.
Like it's,
And a lot of those roads, they're not 110, 120.
oh, good no.
Like
God.
most of our stuff, like you'll see, I'll put a map up here. We are up and down along the Rockies, and they're twisties and turns, right? So you can't put on those kind of miles. Thank goodness, right? So
It defeats the purpose,
Yeah.
really, right? The whole point is, you know, like we ride hard in the prairies where there's not much to see and it's pretty well a straight line.
Yep.
When we get in the curves, we try and leisure our way through them as best we can. And
Absolutely.
if you come across a beautiful slice of scenery and you want to pull over and grab some pictures of the bikes and just take it all in, so much the better type of
yeah,
thing.
and we're better these days than the first few years about stopping, getting off, getting some hydration, just taking some breaks. And when we first did this, we were just powering through and drinking on the go and stuff like that. And I think we got a lot smarter about that.
It's really a learn as you go
Yeah.
experience, guys. You know,
Totally
if
is.
you've never put on any long distance miles, you know, and you have the opportunity to, it's certainly highly encouraged. But don't push to do what you would do in a
No.
car. You know, roll that back. You know, the reality is that regardless of how good your bike is or how good your seat is, after 6.5, 7 hours, especially with temperatures in the, you know, high 20s, low 30s, the butt gets real sore, and
And you dehydrate quickly.
it's less enjoyable when
Yeah.
you're thinking about how sore your ass is. So
Yeah.
that's my personal advice, is that I'm far less interested in what's around me when my butt hurts. So, you know, pull over and have a minute and just take it all in.
Yeah.
So.
And both bikes performed like absolute champs. I was a little bit worried, being that mine is an 83, that my range would have suffered a bit and we'd be stopping a bit more often for me. But the tank is quite a bit smaller than on the Valkyrie, but my mileage is a bit better. So our ranges are pretty close to the same. Hey, like we didn't really have too many times where we were both running real low, and we got lots of miles in. Picked up lots of bugs on the way, of course, but
I was gonna say, definitely could use a little bit of bug remover and degreaser after this.
yeah,
one.
I think all of us could.
Absolutely.
All right.
Another great year. You know, fantastic opportunity. So
Yep.
pleased to be a part of this every year, and we'll see you around the next curve.
Yeah, sounds good. Thanks for joining.